So this is a very controversial tweet that I made. I think a fuller breakdown will come up on my channel, Eye of the Storm, or discuss with one of my good buddies. As a sneak preview, let me show you what is happening. So this is a very unfortunate event wherein Bow Wow, who for me was a superstar rapper. I remember listening for the first time. He was very young, 13 years old, with an album, with a single. Bow Wow, wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, where my dogs at? You know, like we heard that as children. We're like, wow, young children can actually be rappers and stuff like that. So he did that song with Snoop. Then he signed with Jay-Z, and you know, he had a good run. Then he did Fresh as a Miss, very good song. So, for some reason, a superstar rapper is hosting the BET Awards. And we saw him hosting 106 and Park as well, which I thought was a little bit strange. He's a superstar. I have always believed that he's much bigger than that. I think it should be some woman, a no-name woman, hosting this red carpet show. But for some reason, Bow Wow is hosted, and he's having to interview people that came after him. You know what I mean? I just think that, you know, we can call him a legend. We have the right to call Bow Wow a legend of hip hop. So him having to stand there and ask questions like a journalist, you know, of people behind him, NBA Youngboy and all these other types of people, NLE Chopper, and all these people behind him, it's like I think he should have a little bit more respect for himself. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's not what this is about. Headline: Bow Wow interviews his daughter at the BET Awards. The first thing she said is, "Dad, I'm almost as tall as you." Let's watch.
Okay, that's what we're not going to do. All right, my daughter just crashed the set, and the first thing she says...
So this is his daughter, first child. Fine.
She just got off the plane. The first thing she says, "Dad, I'm almost as tall as you." We ain't going to do that, Shai.
She's time she will be dwarfing him easily. And it also helps her that she's wearing these really tall boots.
All right, we're not going to do that. You look good, though.
Okay, so here we have the first comment about his daughter looking good. So we have to address it. And we must be very careful in speaking. But he has brought it up, so we have the right to make our comments. Okay, so she's wearing all black. And I don't understand what is happening with the outfit. Because when you take it back, you can see this is just some kind of scarf that is being tied. With the hand here, I'm not sure what is going on. So he's making a comment about her dressing. So we too will look as he's looking. All right, so now, I'm not sure what this is. And my fear is that this here is not part of her body. Because, as I said, we're going to all be very careful. We don't want the FBI coming. So our fear, guys, everyone's fear, is that this is not part of her body. Because it looks like the scarf is not covering her up correctly. And it's like the scarf was designed to just act as a cover for that part of her body, and the scarf is failing to do so. So that's where we are. He has said that she looks good. We are now commenting on her appearance. She's on the red carpet, so we have the right to comment on the outfits of everyone who comes.
Beautiful. Got you on the record. This is your...
So it does look like it's part of her body. That's the way it looks, and that's unfortunate.
What? A couple red carpets with that now. But now about a second. First was...
So very nice. She says that this is her second red carpet. The first was Fast and Furious. That Bow Wow would have been, he was in the third in Tokyo Drift. And then the one she's talking about is F9, which would have been 2021. She would have been 10 years old. So do your maths on that. So it's really cool that, you know, he's still that much of a celebrity, and his daughter can still see him as somebody who is somebody that can get her access to red carpets and things like this. So she has to be proud of him. And I'm glad that he's able to show his daughter that I still have a bit of celebrity left, you know, to be able to get you these types of experiences. So I think that's good.
Fast and Furious. But this is the thing. This is what you guys understand. The reason why she's here is because she wanted to be not to support her dad. She just know that.
Typical teenage daughter, fine. That's allowed. That's okay. There's no problem. You're doing your job, so do your job, sir. Right?
Her dad just has a cool job, and she said, "Dad, I want to meet NLE Chopper."
Okay, so this is where the problem begins. So this is where the problem begins. She wants to meet NLE Chopper. My question is, why? Why? Why do you want to meet NLE Chopper? Why? Why? Let me show you guys who NLE Chopper is. Just for context. Okay. Oh. I swear to God, the person I had in mind was NBA Youngboy, and maybe we'll learn the difference together today. But I do not understand the difference between these two people, these two fine African American gentlemen. I have not. What's the difference, guys? What, other than the shading on the photos, there is no difference between these two people. Look, this is NBA Youngboy. I thought it was NLE Chopper. This is NBA Youngboy. This is NLE Chopper. What are you talking about, guys? There is no difference between these two people. Look at this photo. This is NBA Youngboy. Oh my God, see, it's NLE Chopper. Guys, trust me, guys. I'm not racist, but I don't see the difference. So anyways, this is the guy she wants to meet. NLE Chopper, what does he rap about? Shorter flow. You know, we don't want to go too much into his music, but you know, he's a typical thug musical style. What does he rap about? You know, whatever. He's a rapper. Why is she so eager to meet rappers like NLE Chopper? Why? I don't get it.
Dad just has a cool job, and she said, "Dad, I want to meet NLE Chopper." Yeah. Who do you want to meet? Who do you want Dad to make sure you meet? This is summer with Dad, so who do you want to see?
Everybody.
Jeez, she says she wants to meet everybody. What the fuck does that mean? That is scary for a father to hear from his daughter. Scary. Look at his face. Thank you. Look at his face. People think I'm being weird. Look at that face. Is that face of somebody? Is that the face of someone who's like, yeah, it's cool. My daughter wants to meet all the rappers. All of them? Look at his face. Look at his face. All right. So, you know, one of the people who inspired me in this world is Lotier God. And he has gone on several tirades and rants about having a daughter. And people tend to try to disagree with him or say that he's wrong. But the thing about people who are hated, you know, because I think people love to hate him. And you love to hate people who are telling the truth. Trust me, I'm very, very similar to him. That is, we are both truth tellers. So when you're someone like me, who simply tells the truth, the natural reaction of other people is hatred. I've dealt with that my whole life. I couldn't deal with that today. Look at this face and look at this face. This is the nightmare that low-tier God is talking about, where a father has brought forth into the world a daughter who is talking about wanting to meet all the rappers. That's his face. He knows what women are, what women do in the industry, especially the rap industry, and he's looking down the eyes of a new woman who is going to be one of those women, but the difference is that this is his daughter. So, of course, he's right and correct to be frightened, because all his fears are going to come true. All of them. And that's what this face is right here. He is frightened.
Everybody?
So, okay. He had to ask her again. Everybody! He knows what everybody means.
Like, ooh, what Lil Wayne is here?
I don't know. But you know, like I was asking about Lotto.
Okay, so she's asking for Lotto. Let's see who Lotto is. Lotto. Okay, so female role model for young black girls. So this is Lotto. Okay, so it's typical Sunday service. What are we looking at here? What does she do? Let's see if we can pull up her music. What's her best music video? She's supposed to be an artist of some sort, so let's see. But yeah, these two people are the same. I don't care what anyone says. These are the same people, bro. So let's see. Lotto. Okay. Okay, so she has an artist page. So let's look at Lotto's most popular music video with Cardi B.
Go, please.
So let's mute this. Let's reduce that. Because for copyright reasons. Let's take a look. Okay, so booty shorts, ass popping out, right? I've seen that before, right? So camera shots and effects. Thank you for your business. Hit your world. Pick one for 32 million. Let's hear a bit of what she's saying.
Bitches acting like they running shit they really ran through.
What's this?
Spent 500 for
What? So she's rubbing the belly of another woman. Okay. And that is who your daughter wants to meet. And look. This is every father's nightmare. Look at his face. Look at his face. And look at his daughter.
You want to see Lotto? All right, we got to see if Lotto was here. If Lotto's not here, but...
Look, let's go back.
But you know, like I was asking about Lotto.
Yeah. So this is the Lotto that she's talking about. Spraying money. Let's see. Let's watch.
You can't even see the
Twerking.
flow. From Atlanta to LA, the only time I'm back and forth. Cheap niggas make you pee. Rich niggas get you both. Okay?
Cheap niggas make you pee, rich niggas get you off. No. My daughter. No.
Billy to ballet and let that nigga dry the boat. Be quiet. Let me pop off. Leave the club, sloppy drunk, come home and get my rocks out.
Is this Lotto? I don't think so.
Herbie's from the south, he trying to see me knock his.
Oh my god. This is her role model. This is her hero, her idol, the person who needs the most. Look at this.
Told them bitches meet me at the top, think they got lost.
Twerking at each other.
I'm on go like Grizz. She thought I would kiss her ass, she must ain't took a mess. Shit around my neck, it cost her arm and leg. Swear that nigga set for life, I let him give me preg. I done it all.
Oh, this is this is it. So this is multiple multiple babies. Yes, it's toys, but that's the image she's projected. The hair is up, dressed ratchet, So, this is astonishing.
I done it all. Feel like shot it low. Left it to the pain, but shit is not a joke. Say she got a problem. Imaginary smoke.
What is she licking? They even had to censor that. What the fuck is she?
Say she got a problem. Imaginary smoke.
How could that be? It looks like it has a trigger. It's actually a gun, but it's painted, customized.
Oh, bitch.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Set it up and put it on the floor. I done it all. Feel like shot it low. Left it to the pain, but shit is not a joke. Say she got a problem. Imagine.
That's good waist control. But just remember, when you're saying this woman, whatever it is that she's doing, this young girl likes it and identifies with it and wants to meet the person who creates this type of art. Just understand that before we go into where the problem begins.
Imaginary smoke.
Look
Yo, what's happening?
This is such a long time ago. Where was this? 2023. Wow, 2023. Okay. So Cardi B, let's go.
Put a ribbon on me, I've been acting brand new. I ain't smoking on no Zalo, bitch, I'm smoking on you. Put your bestie in the back and
Okay. We didn't come here for her. All right. So that's whom she wants to meet, guys. Lotto.
You want to see Lotto? All right, we got to see if Lotto was here. If Lotto's not here, but you with your daddy today. Mama done dropped you out for the summer. All right.
Okay, he dropped that. He said that on purpose. Why is he mentioning that? It goes to what we are talking about here. Bow Wow. Mother? What's her name? I don't know. We're trying to get the mother of this girl. Who is her mother? Let's see. His mother is... It's not this woman. This is the woman. This is the mother of... These are all Bow Wow's dated women, but this is the mother of Bow Wow's daughter. So let's see. Let's see what her mother looks like, right? So the mother dropped off the girl for the summer. Let's see who the mother is and why a mother would dress her child like this, right? Like this, and let her come to an award show with all the rappers of the world. So this is the mother. Look at the mother. Look at how the mother is dressed. Tattoos. Look at this dress. So we are seeing a horrifying and worrying pattern. Right? Her name is Joie Chavis. I think that's how that will be pronounced. And yeah, basic Instagram model type of behavior. Don't tell me. Wait a minute. No, that can't be true. Okay, so that's what mother is anyway. So let's continue.
All right, kiddo, we're going to do it like this. You want to go ahead and say this is BT and we'll be back?
This is BT and we'll be back? That's what I said?
That's right. Just say, yo, this is BT. Matter of fact, do it how your dad would do it.
No, I'll show you how I do it, because I'm the queen here.
That's fine. That's cute. Okay. That's acceptable. But the reason why it's not good, the problem is the dressing, the appearance. It's not good. So let's see how she signs off. Maybe I think she should be the one with this job. You know what I mean? Like Bow Wow should be higher placed in the industry to give his daughter this job instead of doing it himself. I'm just saying.
This is BT and we'll be back.
That's right. But
okay, so again, this is a problem to me. I think as a parent, every parent has a right to look at children and say, young lady, you are not dressed appropriately. That's what I'm doing.
really, if it was at home, she'd be like this, yo, what's up, yo, this is your man Bow Wow, da-da-da. But like
So she's already tuned out. He's embarrassing himself and her. So that's the end of the clip. So no problem, right? So this is what I said. Oh, this is where the problem begins. I said, man, she's already ready. I weep for Bow Wow. So of course, when you have the ratio of likes to comments tells you how good your comment is, your tweet. If it's close to 50% in ratio, then it's not good. But if you have a higher like to comment ratio, then it's okay. You know what I mean? It's not too bad. And then this idiot here is ready for what? And that actually is the point of this conversation, right? I just said she's ready, and people are assuming ready for what? Like, right, ready for the world of celebrities, where you want to meet Lato. Where's Lato? You want to meet Lato, you want to meet NLE Chopper, this guy. You're 14. Why do you want to meet him? Right? So and the most important part, which I didn't cover, is the fact that Bow Wow himself told Shannon Sharp that his daughter sees him as a wallet. What else would she be ready for dressed like?
A father with a teenage daughter, we are the ATM machine. Right.
Do you hear that? If you are the father of a teenage daughter, you are an ATM machine.
It's the, hi dad, I love you so much. I love you too. Dad, can you send me 1,000? Shai, when I was 14, I wasn't getting 1,000. Tima wasn't, my mama wouldn't give me no $1,000.
Okay, now, so what you need to understand, juxtapose this clip with what we saw here, right? Give me $1,000, I want to meet early chopper, I want to meet Lato who likes to twerk. You know what I mean? So when you put those two things together, you see what the actual problem is, right? This is who she wants to meet, and she wants to collect $1,000 to be able to do that. So let's see what he said. Let's finish this clip.
100 was 1,000 to me. Yeah. I got a $100 bill. That was everything. She's like, no, but dad, you don't understand. Dad, it cost me $280 for my nails. I'm like,
a 14-year-old girl, this girl, is spending $280 on her nails, guys.
like, wait, what are you doing? Yes, baby girl, you need to go to CVS and you need to do that yourself. You got all the time. You should try to do them yourself and get creative and do that, and you'll save $280. Plus, I'm not on child support. Right. So that's like my own child support for her. It's like, man, here go $1,000 a month for you. Just Yeah, and if your mama needs something, she can go to you and borrow it, whatever the case. Your mama get.
So he's lucky. He's not on child support. If he were, he wouldn't be as happy as he is. So it's good. So this woman is not that terrible to go and put him on child support. So I think that's cool. She's 14, so even if she goes, man, she could ask for back child support. Well, she has to grow up very quickly. All right, let's finish this.
Your mama get her own money, and mama do it too. She be like, your daddy sent you something? Apple pay me $300 real quick. I'll pay back Shai. A father.
So hear this. Because you need to remember that girls grow up to be women grow up to be mothers grow up to be wives, etc. All those things. This guy just told us that her mother, when he sends his daughter $1,000, she collects $300 from her. That is insane. That is actually insane. So have all that in mind. Have this family dynamic in mind. Because look at her, she's an industry babe. Let's all be honest, right? So we won't go through all of this, but it's just a bit funny. Let's see what this thread says. That's a normal ass outfit. Someone is telling you, I'm telling you, that this is a normal outfit for a 14-year-old. I believe that this is not part of a dress. This is her body. And the scarf is just there to barely protect her decency, honestly. And personally, and naturally, and normally, you should not let your daughter go out like this. Sorry, you should not. A 13-year-old girl got into a VMA party and claimed that she was drugged and raped by Jay-Z. This girl is 14 years old. She should not be dressed like this. In fact, if she should be home, that's where she should be. But if she's out and about, she should be dressed a little bit more decently, I think. No, it's not. That scarf is the only thing barely protecting her decency. That's exactly what I said. So now people are saying all sorts of things. It's like, come on. You're not thinking. People don't think. They don't reason. They just call for the FBI. I'm like, why? What did I say? Yeah, perfect. Look at what this guy says. It says, made for the industry, ready for Weinstein. Exactly. So I said exactly, and this guy wishes me a slow, painful death. And I said, bro, she said everybody. She said she's ready to meet everybody. Then, yeah. So I think I'll just leave it there. Well, this is a very interesting thread. If you cannot see anything wrong with her conduct, I think you're just projecting. Man, you ought to go to jail. You've got to die, one of the two. And it's like, why? These are all death threats. But I get it. I get it. It's fine. I don't see anything wrong with it. And what I like, I mean, I explained myself quite well in this stream. But what I like is that everything I said is condensed into this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 words. I use 10 words to convey everything I've been talking about for the past 40 minutes. And that's my skill, the synthesis. I synthesize things into very, very short tweets. So all the evil things that these people are thinking, they're all contained in these words, in these 10 words. Yeah, that's my skill. I can condense, 4 hours of discussion and argument into 10 simple words. So yeah,
Mama done dropped you out.
It's sad, but I thought it was funny. the reaction is definitely funny. We'll do a proper breakdown on my channel. I'll get somebody else to, let's see if the other person pushes back against what I'm saying. But I'm right, because I'm always right. Okay, so I think we'll do this last one and then we'll close.
After centuries of sleep, of nothingness, I have returned. Something comes back to me. I was great once. Feared. Yes. Once I was strong. Powerful beyond measure, beyond imagining. So weak now, must find blood.
The best guy at synthesizing this stuff, because he's just been hitting these things out of the park.